To understand my life, you must first understand my death. Tonight I can write the saddest lines. Write, for example, the night is shattered and the blue stars shiver in the distance. The night wind revolves in the sky and sings. Tonight I can write the saddest lines. I loved her, and sometimes she loved me too. Through nights like this one, I held her in my arms. I kissed her again and again under the endless sky. She loved me sometimes, and I loved her too. How could one not have loved her great still eyes? What does it matter that my love could not keep her? The night is shattered, and she's not with me. My sight searches for her as though to go to her. My heart looks for her, and she is not with me. I no longer love her, that's certain. But maybe I love her. Love is so short. Forgetting lasts so long.
Are you sure this is where he's living? You sure he's even alive?
Osric was clear.
You really think this can get Shaif off our trail?
Roland is a noble man, a proud man. If I appeal to that sense of nobility, he'll die for me.
Are you willing to let him do that?
Yes.
I'm impressed.
By what?
Your calm betrayal.
What now?
I want you on someone new. The packet on the bed has all the information you'll need. You can start tomorrow. Be here by 8.
I can stay here, if you like.
8 o'clock.
Hello, Roland.
Sarah?
It's been a long time.
Through nights like this one, I held her in my arms. I kissed her again and again under the endless sky. She loved me sometimes, and I loved her too.
I told him to talk. I told him to try and work things out.
Talk. He won't get within 50 feet before they shoot him.
Paul,
Does he suspect anything?
No. No, I would know it if he did.
You're certain?
Absolutely.
Good work.
What do you want me to do now?
Nothing for now. That's all we needed. Let's go to the car.
I need a drink.
What does it matter that my love could not keep her? The night is shattered, and she is not with me.
What do you want? I don't know. Give me something hard.
It's exactly what I told her. This stuff's great. Not exactly Poltava's best, but it gets the job done. So, why are you drinking the hard stuff tonight? You get stood up by a man? You look like you're dressed for a night out.
Exactly.
Well, I got stood up by a man. But aren't they pretty? Just can't get him to notice me with those handsome blue eyes of his. He treats me nice enough, but I know what a man wants, and I want to give it to him. Don't know who he thinks he is. Some sort of knight in shining armor or something.
Wait, what did you say?
This guy thinks he's some sort of champion of good or something. I think he can still sleep with me and be noble, but go figure.
He doesn't?
No. Won't even touch me.
Who is this man?
Nice try. My lips are sealed. He's pretending to be dead.
Detective Roland James Peyton, formerly lieutenant of the police force. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
I'm afraid this is far from pleasant.
We could have met long ago if we desired for nothing more than frivolous pleasantries.
Fair enough. I contacted you because I have information about that little theft you experienced a while back. Several grand, wasn't it? Cost you another yacht, another badge in your pocket.
I consider it more stolen capital, capable of investment in any number of lucrative business opportunities. But information? If information was all I needed, I would be a rich man. I know your wife has my money, and I know my former employee Mr. Hiller was seduced into stealing it from me.
But you don't know where they are.
You're a smart man, Mr. Peyton. You always have been, ever since you first began to encroach upon my operations. Even when dead, you are still quite capable of causing headaches. But now we have an interesting predicament. You do deserve that death you pretended to suffer. Long, slow, and painful for all the frustrations you've caused. However, you are the only man on earth who can lead me to the couple that betrayed us both.
That sounds about right.
You are invulnerable, Mr. Peyton, and you know it. Again, a testament to your thorough planning. I congratulate you. As you stand in a position of power, let me come to reason with you. You've fought against me for many years, Mr. Peyton. You've won a lot of battles and lost many friends in doing it. Yet, as you fought for what is right, what is good, what is pure, your wife leaves you. When you most needed her, lying in that cell, she abandons you for good. And now, after all of that, I hear your wife return to you to beg for your help. That same wife, Mr. Peyton, that left you in your hour of duress, in the time when you most needed her support, now pleads for you to help her discard you. You were dead, Mr. Peyton, to her and to the rest of the world, and she found you.
Roland. Roland!
My sight searches for her as though to go to her. My heart looks for her and she's not with me.
Sarah, what are you doing here?
Osric, in all the months I've known you, you've never led me wrong.
I'm the best, my dear.
Osric, Did my husband cheat on me?
Now, Sarah.
Osric, I need to know. Please.
Sarah, he didn't.
Then who?
Her name was Nadia. She was in tight with Shaif. She was ratting on him to the police. Peyton just wanted to keep her safe. He brought her in. He brought her in just so they could catch Shaif for good for once, but the Shaif killed her for it, and he almost killed Peyton too.
So, all those pictures, all those phone calls, all those notes, oh my God, all that time.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I wish there was something
Osric, you need to tell me. Where's my husband?
I have no idea, Sarah.
Osric, please. I'm begging you.
By now he's probably figured out what you did to him. Either by himself or with Hiller. You know him better than I do.
He'll still do it. He'll still die for me. Osric, where will he meet Shaif?
No, that I don't know. The biggest deal is that they're on the outskirts of the city cemetery. It's quiet out there. No one wants to go because of the mob business. You're not going to be able to get down there, though. Cabbies won't go near the place.
Then I'm walking.
Sarah. Good luck, Sarah.
But instead of returning to you in tears and contrition, what does she do? Odds are, Mr. Peyton, she used your deepest desires against you. Your heroic instincts against your reasoning. I know what you must be thinking now, Mr. Peyton, and yes, all I have said is true. Every word of it. See, I have no reason to lie to you. We have been enemies in the past, you and I, and we have both lost those closest to us in our feud. Yet, what is your reward, Mr. Peyton, for supporting the public good, while you live in complete obscurity, still a dead man in the eyes of the law and the world? I live in luxury and fame.
It was never about any reward.
Certainly not. You are barely paid enough to support yourself, let alone a family. But is it too much to ask for to have freedom? The freedom to live, work, be Roland James Peyton again? The police considers you a dishonored ghost from the past. Your church abandons you as an unrepentant sinner and pushes aside God to condemn you to hell. And your wife, Mr. Peyton? Your wife is trying to use everything you once had together to trick you into helping her get away with theft. So this is it, Mr. Peyton. I think you deserve... You cannot deny my reason.
It's undeniable.
So, I made a mistake then, in assuming you would act rationally.
No. You just forgot the most important variable of all. I love her.
Roland! my fault. This whole thing's my fault. I was wrong. I was wrong the whole time. Please forgive me.
My darling, please. It's okay. Everything is alright.
Roland, all those years, all the pain I've caused you. I've ruined our lives. I've ruined our marriage. I'm so sorry.
Sarah?
I'm here, Roland.
Sarah, I love you.
I love you, Roland. I've always loved you.
When once our heavenly guided soul shall climb, and then all this earthly grossness quit, retired with stars we shall forever sit, triumphing over death and chance and the time.